All right, Judson, this is from Saturday. You're improving every time I see you. I mean, you've definitely come a long way. If you go back and remember, you weren't even picking your back heel up. I mean, when you first started swinging, and all of this is new to you. So, hey, just keep working at it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some videos, this video of you, and I want you to start observing some of the positive things that you're doing, okay? Um, let's take one leg at a time. That your back knee is getting underneath you. You're understanding when that's supposed to happen. You understand that your left foot and your right leg are working together. That when and you have to understand too that when you're working on the tee, what I would start doing is making sure that when you pick your left heel up, you make sure that you get it down on the ground. Sometimes you actually swing and you start your motion to swing before you really get your left heel down. And it's real important, Judson, that you understand your trigger mechanism. When you pull the trigger back on a gun and you decide to pull the trigger, that's when you decide to swing. Just like when you pull the trigger, that hammer has to hit that bullet. And just imagine your front left foot is that hammer. And that hammer comes down and hits that gunpowder, and that bullet explodes. And then, that's when the noise goes, and that's when the bullet flies. So your energy starts flying when your heel hits the ground. So if you really don't, watch this guy on the left here. Watch his heel. When it hits the ground, his right knee just comes underneath him, and then he has a very violent swing. Now, if you go back and look at you and him together, and you'll see, what you're doing mechanically versus what he's doing mechanically. And you have got to start getting your mechanics more in tune with what they're doing. You see the bat head. The bat head is that orange part of the bat. Don't let that get below the ball. You see how it went below the ball there? You want to keep that bat head from going down too far. You want it to go parallel with that line of travel. You'll see in this illustration here. All right, this guy gets his hands down. He loads, keeps that bat head above the ball, and drives right through it. Now, go back again and look at these videos, and I really want you to watch these men, these major league players, swing the bat. When that heel hits the ground, that knee comes around, and they drive that bat head right through the ball and get good extension. It doesn't do you any good to not really observe. I want you to observe these guys that are they're at the peak and the prime of their ability and what they do. And if you push yourself to be as good as they are, then you're going to have a lot of fun. And this game can be fun. You've really come a long way. That bat you were swinging the other day was very heavy, and you did a great job. Keep working at it, buddy, and I will see you next time, okay?